those teachers would get together, take them children that were really less fortunate, would take them and buy them shoes, clothes, coats, and everything.
And the books we had were hand-me-downs from the white schools. Some of them didn't have backs.
I didn't know anything about racism as a child. I thought I was Caucasian, but dark-skinned.
In 1910, the Havre Grace Colored School was built on Alliance and Stoke Street to educate primary school-aged children through the 8th grade. African American children that were seeking a secondary education had to travel to neighboring counties and states to receive a public high school education that at the time was only offered to white students in Harford County. In 1930, they added a 4-room brick building to the white frame building that was the Havre Grace Colored High School that went up to the 11th grade. The class of 1949 marked the last class to graduate from the Havre Grace Colored School. In 1953, Havre Grace Colored School, the elementary and high school, moved to 201 Oakington Road and was renamed Havre Grace Consolidated. That served grades from kindergarten to 12th grade. 1964 through 65 school year marked the final class to graduate from Havre Grace Consolidated due to Harford County Public Schools being integrated. The building still stands today and was named Roy Williams Elementary School after the former principal of Havre Grace Consolidated, Mr. Leon S. Roy, and the former principal of Bel Air Central Consolidated, the late Dr. Percy V. Williams.
It was really great. I went from the 1st to the 8th grade. When they started segregating, my class, the 9th grade class, was the first ones to go. And out of my sisters and brothers, I was the one that had to go to Aberdeen High School while they still went to Consolidated. And that morning I cried like a baby because I did not want to go there. They still going to the black school and I'm the only one heading out the house going the opposite direction. But anyway, I really enjoyed Havre Grace Consolidated. We had, like to say, we had good teachers. We learned. I think about some of the things that were done at the school. I remember some of the kids that were less fortunate than other children. Those teachers would get together, take them children that were really less fortunate, would take them and buy them shoes, clothes, coats, and everything. They didn't, they were just like that. And we had a good time there too.
I didn't know anything about racism as a child. All I knew was that nobody bothered me. And there were kids unlike me in color in my neighborhood, and we played together. But when school time came, we went to different schools. In 53 or 54 is when the Havre Grace Consolidated School opened. I loved it. I had the most fantastic teachers.
In the school, we were able to have a real cafeteria, and we had, I think we had pretty much of what we needed to have, the books and things like that. I never had a new book until I taught school. All through elementary and high school, we just had hand-me-downs, even hand-me-down furniture from the white schools. But here, fortunately, in the Consolidated School, we did have new materials. And I'm reiterating, but we did not have still what we really needed, like supplies and, paper and crayons and whatever was needed. We had, but we learned in spite of it.